Hey, what's up, guys? The video you're about to watch, I combined episodes 7 and 8 together because when I tried to do them separate, the videos were just too short. So I just went on and combined them both. And I also want to apologize if there's cutting all over the place because I had to do this alone, and I also my tripod went out, so I wasn't able to set the camera up to actually show me doing this stuff. So next week I'm going to look for a new tripod. That way I could have it set up that way you could all actually see me working and doing this stuff. But yeah, that's it, man. I hope you enjoy the video. Deuces. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be painting the hood on the 09. I already got it prepped and whatnot. I had to do a whole bunch of adjusting. That's why I'm all sweaty. Yeah, I'm going to be using this. This is what I use to paint everything on my OZ Rally. This is some good stuff. It held up through rain. I haven't put it out in the winter yet, but we're gonna see how this stuff holds. They say it's supposed to hold out through salt and snow and all that, so we're gonna see. But that has to change. It's just too much silver on this car. That has to change. So let's get started. All right, guys, I got the first coat on. What you essentially want to do, you can't rush this doing the rattle can job. You cannot rush this. So what you want to essentially do is put a light coat on, you know, let that dry. So I'm probably going to put about maybe 3 or 4 coats on it. The same thing I did to the OZ when I did the trunk. I'm going to do the same to this. So I'm going to just put a light coat on. I'm letting this dry right now. And then I'm going to just go over it with maybe 3 more coats to fill it all in. And I will give you all the final product. But what you do not want to do, the reason why people don't do this is because they rush it and they want to see what the finished product look like. You gotta have patience, because essentially when you go get a paint job at a professional shop, this is what they do. They do light coats like this and then they just keep going over it until it all fills in. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. All right, guys, after 4 coats and then I touched it up, as you can see it's still wet, but this is the final product. And who says you can't use a rattle can? I'm not going to be driving at all today. I'm going to go in the house and grab a shower, and this should be dry by the morning. So, because I know I have to drive this car in the morning, so it should be dry. Only thing left, I'm waiting on my wheels to come in before I could put the fender flares. That's why I didn't add the fender flares yet, because I'm waiting for my wheels to come in. I already picked out what I wanted, and I'm going to be ordering them probably today. So I'm just waiting for those to get here. And also I'm ordering the coilovers as well. So yeah, that's why I'm running stock wheels right now. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I know there hasn't been a lot of uploads because I had some personal things going on. Had to get that taken care of. Now everything's good, so I'm back to filming. Today I'm gonna be doing some minor stuff on the 09. I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. I'm going to be putting the vortex generator back on, and I got these fender vent covers. They're not real, but you see these on the Evo. And if you can look right here, I did a dank job at cutting because the vortex generator, it wouldn't fit at first. But like I've said many a times, this is a daily driver. It's not meant to be perfect. I just want to customize it to where it just looks different. You know, my own personal daily driver type experience, if you will. But yeah, these are easy to go on. They just 3M tape, you know. Got to make sure the car is clean, so I got to wash the car. And they just stick on. Same with this. I added some new 3M tape to this as well. And also, I'm going to be doing a little bit of painting today. I'm going to show you all what I'm going to be painting once I get outside and start working on this car. You know, get it cleaned off and whatnot. So, other than that, let's get this started. Okay, guys, I got the car cleaned off. It never fails. Right before I get ready to start painting, the wind always starts to blow. So once again, I have to do this in the dark. But I mean, I can see in here, so I mean, it's not too bad. But I got the car all cleaned off. First thing I'm gonna do is put the vortex generator on, and I'm gonna put the vents on before I'm gonna paint last. So let's get started. All right, guys, what I essentially had to do was remove the Evo wing. so I can get up there. Cause I'm doing this by myself. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna focus. I'm gonna map out the vortex generator. I'm gonna take a Sharpie and just, you know, measure, you know, get the correct measurements before I completely take this tape off. Cause I had left this out here and this was a bitch trying to take apart. So this should bond to the car even better because it's hot as shit out here. So I'm gonna go ahead and mark off the roof with the Sharpie and I'm gonna get this thing installed. All right, guys, trunk is prepped. Got the headlights maxed off, even a little reverse light. Only thing that's exposed is the trunk. This I'm not worried about because, you know, I'm gonna just paint over this anyway. I'm gonna just wipe it off again. But yeah, that's all prepped, and I'm gonna give it one last wipe down before focus. Damn it! I'm gonna give it one last wipe down before we start painting. Okay, guys, make sure before you start to paint, make sure your face is covered up. I meant to say this earlier. Last time when I painted, I didn't use a mask. And I go to blow my nose, and there was a whole bunch of black shit coming out of my nose. I'm like, oh, that was the paint I was inhaling. So, I recommend covering up your face. Don't do what I did. Don't do that shit. Okay, guys, vortex generators installed. Went on without a hitch. Only issue I'm having is where you see the weights are. It's not sticking properly. So, I'm gonna leave the weights on there overnight because, you know, it's hot in here and maybe it'll help it bond better. But everything else is stuck. This damn thing ain't going nowhere. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave those weights over there. And now let's get started on this, because putting the vents on would be easier. I want to do this first. Actually, I can kill two birds with one stone. I can hit this with one coat and then do this side. Then I'm gonna have to turn the car around because I can't get over there. There's too much shit over there. So yeah, let's start prepping this for paint. All right, guys, this thing went on super easy. I wish the vortex generator went on this damn easy. It just sticks to the side. You know, I think in the actual Evos, these are like vents. But, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, oh, yeah, let me show you this. It's all painted. Ow, tripping over shit. I got the trunk all painted. I'm just waiting for it to dry before I take it out and take it in the sun to see if I missed any spots, which I don't think I did. But I'm gonna let this dry. I did about 4 coats. I did a light, then I did 3 lights, and then I did a heavy. I'm sorry, 3 lights and a heavy. So yeah, that's all finished. So I'm just waiting for it to dry, and we'll put this thing on the other side. All right, guys, that's almost done drying out. So I'm gonna throw this one on the driver's side. Got the passenger side all set up. Throw this one on the driver's side. I'm sorry that I have to work in the dark because the wind started blowing and it was blowing a whole bunch of shit in here. So it is what it is. I'm gonna take it out in the day. I'm gonna take it out in the light once I'm done with everything so you can get a closer look at it. All right, guys, got the Evo wing back on. Everything is all copacetic. You can't see it in here, but I'm gonna take it out in the sunlight so you can get a good look at it. I'm not gonna black out the lights because I feel better if I did a wrap instead of painting. Because a wrap I can take it off. Paint I can't go back. So I left the lights alone for today, and I'm gonna order some wrap and wrap the lights. All right, guys, this is the next day. Look, I can't run this generator. It's not sticking to the roof, so I'm gonna have to take this thing off. But I'm gonna make a quick run. I'm not getting on the E-way, so I don't think it's gonna fly off. Yeah, when I get back home, I'm gonna have to snatch this thing off. But yeah, I'm gonna get this thing out in the sun so I can show you all what the trunk looks like painted. And yeah. All right, I got the fender vents on. It's right side, left side. Yeah, see, that's not gonna work. That ain't gonna work. So I'm gonna snatch it off when I get back. But the trunk is all painted. Looks good to me. All right, guys, I just snatched the vortex generator off. I'm just not gonna run it. I mean, for some reason, the tape won't stick to the the tape won't stick to the roof, and it won't stick to the generator itself. So I'm just not gonna run a generator. Screw it. Unless I can find a different one. But as of right now, I'm just not gonna run a generator. But yeah. And who said you can't paint with a rattle can? I did all of that with a rattle can. The trunk and the hood. All this was done with a rattle can. Even down here, when I blacked out the grill, it's the rattle can. That's all you need. You just got to be patient and know how to paint. But yeah, other than that, man, everything else is good. These went on without a hitch. And yeah, that don't mind that. I just put that's my breakfast. I just put that up there. This is the following day if you all don't catch the drift right now. But yeah. Oh, and another thing, I had to fucking I'm parked all the way back now. But the license plate, I had to freaking cut into the bumper to get it off because the screws, whoever designed the things on this particular car needs to get kicked in the fucking face because it is such a pain in the ass working on this car just to get little shit done. But I had to cut into the bumper to get the old screws out because I put some of those anti-theft screws in there because the only thing that was keeping my license plate on was zip ties because I couldn't get those screws out when I first got the car. But yesterday I didn't record that, but I had to cut into the bumper to get those damn screws out. I mean, it's covered up, you can't see it, but I, drilled new holes and put some brackets in there so it's easy to get to now. But whoever designed the things on this car needs to get kicked in the fucking face. Well, alright guys, that's going to end it for today's video. I know this video was short, but that's all I can do. I'm just doing a little bit by, I'm doing what I can. But yeah, whoever, I don't know why it is so much easier to work on that OZ and like older, like Evo 8s and 9s because everything is right there. For like the Evo X's and the newer Lancers, like you see what you gotta work on, but it's a pain in the ass to get to it. Like, why would you design something like that? That's just stupid. It's irritating as shit. But anyhow, I guess it is what it is, man. That's it for the video, and I will see you on the next one. Deuces.